the thing that sets TeachersConnect apart from other online sites is the accessibility to different teachers around the world. What's up, guys, and welcome to my channel. If you are a first-time viewer, I want to just welcome you and thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for sticking with me through all of my vlogs up to this point. I want to welcome you guys to this week's video. It's going to be kind of short, and I also have an apology to give out to you guys because I did not put a video out last week. Do I feel bad? No, but I still do want to apologize to you guys because last week, I don't know if you guys know, but last week was the week before fall break, and there was just a ton of stuff going on. I had meetings literally every day after school. I had an observation that day, one day that week. We also had our school fundraiser that week, and it was the week before fall break. There was just so much stuff going on that I did not have the chance to record anything, and for that I do apologize. With all that being said, I thought that this would be a good week to talk to you guys a little bit more about TeachersConnect. I know in my past videos I've discussed briefly about TeachersConnect and what it is, but I haven't really shown you guys what all it is. So this is what this video is going to be mostly about, is TeachersConnect and what it's about and how I use it and all different stuff. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so what TeachersConnect is. TeachersConnect is an online community made by teachers for teachers. Yes, you heard me correctly. It was made by a teacher. It is made for teachers, and it is for free. Did you hear me? It's free. You know what teachers love the most? Free things. Why would you not want to get on this? It's free. It's just a place for teachers to be able to connect and collaborate and share ideas and give ideas, share struggles, share solutions. It's just a place for teachers to really just connect and collaborate with other teachers. It's pretty much just an online PLC with teachers around the world, not just around the United States, but around the world. You're able to just post different things. If you want to post how you've just been on the struggle bus this week or this whole school year, you're able to do that. If you want to post about, you know, something amazing and magical that happened in your classroom, you can do that. If you want to ask a question about how should I do my guided reading, for instance, you can post that. If you have a question about, oh my gosh, I'm struggling in this with classroom management, what are some things that you guys are doing if you've experienced this, and what works, what doesn't work? My school is looking for different resources for math, ELA, science, social studies. What are you guys using? What can I bring to them about what we can incorporate in our classroom? What works for you guys? What doesn't? You know, just a plethora of questions, a plethora of different discussions that you could have on there. And the thing that sets TeachersConnect apart from other online sites is the accessibility to different teachers around the world. I know, you know, you can connect with people on YouTube and Twitter and Instagram and all those other places, but with TeachersConnect, it's totally different because with YouTube and Instagram and Twitter, you have to follow those people. You have to know about those people to be able to collaborate with them. With TeachersConnect, it takes that away. You are able to see questions, posts from every member on TeachersConnect, whether you follow them or not. And I think that's what really sets them apart. And you're able to respond to them without having to follow them or without having to, you know, ask to request to make a post or anything like that. You know, because with Facebook groups, you have to request to join. With Twitter, you know, some people have protected tweets, and if you're not a follower of them, then you can't use that. Or, you know, on YouTube, you have to follow that YouTuber to really get into that different stuff. So with Teachers Connect, it kind of sets them apart from that. So right now, what I want to do is I want to kind of show you guys how Teachers Connect works. I'm going to show you the site and kind of the different things you can do with it. So I'm going to go ahead and stop right here, and I'm going to show you that now. All right, so I'm going to start out at google.com. I'm going to go to my Omnibar, and I'm going to type in teachersconnect.online, and then that'll take me to the Teachers Connect website. And then once I get there, I have two options on the main screen. I can either, one, sign in if I have an account, or I can sign up if I've not joined yet. Since I have an account, I'm going to go ahead and sign in now, and then I'll show you what the screen looks like afterwards. Okay, guys, so after you log in, this is kind of going to be your home base, your home screen for the Teachers Connect website. If you look, this has every post, every question from every member on Teachers Connect, whether you're a follower or not of them. You are able to even post from this screen. So there's a button right there that says Create Post. There's another button that says Ask a Question. There's also a button you can invite colleagues as well. And that's just how you get your posts on Teachers Connect and be able to share those with other people in this community. If you look at the top, there's a button that says Contributions. That's just another way for you to create a post or create a question to post on the Teachers Connect website. Beside that Contribute button, there's a Notifications button. And that button just shows you who's responded to your questions, who's responded to your posts. You can even click on those and it'll take you to not only their response, but everyone else's responses, as well as the question that they're responding to. So that's a way to get into your questions that way. There's also a profile button, and if you click on it, it just takes you to your own profile where it states your name, gives you a little bio about me, your education, your teaching experience. So really just who you are and just people for getting to know you. The last button at the top is a communities button, and if you look at it, there are, for me, just two different areas you could click on. There's one that is your connections, so that's just going to be showing people who only you follow. And there's also a button that says Teachers Connect Community, and that is just like your home screen where you can see posts and questions from everyone that's on Teachers Connect. All right, there's one more button that says Add, and if you click on that, those are just going to be some partner organizations that Teachers Connect has with various communities out in the nation. So if your community is in a partnership with Teachers Connect, obviously your district knows that, you know that, and there is a separate kind of home base for you guys that is district or community specific to just that community. So if you want to look for a post just from that community, you're able to click on that specific community that you'd be a part of. All right, guys. So I brought us back to the home screen just so I can show you how to make a post or ask a question. So to create a post, you're going to click on New Post. And as you see, it gives you this big, huge text box to type whatever you need to, whether it be motivation for other teachers, how your day or week is going, anything like that. You can add links to different websites. You can attach pictures to your post if you need to. So whatever that you would like to post, you're more than welcome to do that. Asking a question is kind of the same thing. It gives you the same text box. It gives you links if you want to do that. You could attach pictures and things if you want to. But one thing that I really like about the questions is that there is a privacy button if you look at the underneath the text box, and that gives you the option to either post it as you or you post it anonymously. I don't know about you guys, but a lot of times if I have questions, I'm kind of nervous to ask them just because I don't want to seem ignorant or not in the know of different things, or I just don't want to be embarrassed by that question. So I really like that anonymous feature to where you can post a question and also not feel like you're going to get judged for it, if you know what I mean. Especially with me being a first year teacher, I don't want to, seem like I don't know what I'm doing, So I like that feature on that as well. All right, guys. So now that I've kind of shown you what Teachers Connect is and how it works, I kind of want to get into some of the Teachers Connect questions. I will say some of these are kind of old, but I haven't been on TeachersConnect. I just had to take a break, like I said, from last week. How that week was, it was just so much going on. I didn't have time to do anything else, so I kind of gave it the back seat. But I'm back in the front seat now, in the driver's seat. So I'm gonna get right back in it. And we're just going to go ahead and get some questions through. The first question that I want to read, it comes from John. And John says, what is the best way that you promote a work-life balance as the year becomes more hectic? And that is something that I knew before the school started that I was going to have a problem with, because last school year when I took over that first grade classroom, I was there literally 24/7. I was there every weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So one thing that I did for this year, is that I've cut it down to where if I was to go on a weekend, I'll only go on one day, either Saturday or Sunday. I would not spend both days there. And I also gave myself a time frame from 10 to 4 is my time frame that I would spend there. I would not get there before. I would not get there after. That's just my time that I put on just the weekends. Now, during the school week, Monday through Friday, I gave myself 2 days to where I have to leave by 3:15. For me, it doesn't really matter what days from now because things happen and, but it has to be at least 2 days during the week that I leave by 3:15. That's just how I kind of get myself out of that teacher mode and out of that work mode and get into my personal life. Some responses that some people have, Testosia says that, like me, in the beginning of the year, she set a schedule. She says that she comes in, she'll come into work before contract hours, but she will not stay after. She does not take work home unless it's absolutely necessary. And she gives herself 1 hour after work to vent to whoever, but after that, it's me time. I also do not respond to school or work emails after I've left school or on the weekends. That's something that I want to do, but I haven't done. Tracy also responded and said that that's something that she's found difficult, but these are some things that she's trying out now, is finding a time to leave school by. And she says for her it's leave by 5. Don't go near that school on the weekends because it'll just be more tempting to go there. Have a to-do list. That is something that will help you out tremendously, because honestly, if you don't have a to-do list of things that you have to get done, you'll start doing a ton of little things and it'll just spiral out of control. Again, do not respond to emails when she's not at school. And then invest in her faith community, even though I'm busy and tired and have all the excuses in the world. I need that community and friendships keep me sane. I 100% agree with you on that. You always need a community. You always need a set of friends to get you out of your teacher mode and into your personal life mode. 100% agree with that. But those are responses they had for John. Another question that I have comes from Catherine, and she says, if you found an extra 30 minutes a day for language arts instruction, would your students prefer whole group instruction, small group guided reading, or independent reading time? And she said that that's something that she is very interested in knowing. For me, my kids do not believe in an independent reading time. They love to share things in their book. We've tried the reading stamina. We've tried the independent reading. I'm telling you, for my kids, it does not work because they always want to share. And they're reading, but it's not independent. They always like to read with a friend. They always like to show friends what's going on in their books and talk about what's going on in their books. So if it was just like a reading time and not independent, they would love to have that. We have not started our guided reading groups just yet. We're actually starting that next week, and I'm very excited for that. So they don't know that yet. And then for whole group, they would go for either whole group or independent reading time. For me personally, I would love to have whole group instruction, but it wouldn't be for teaching specific skills. It'd be more so for read alouds and things like that. I always find that times that I set aside for read alouds and, reading for fun and things like that. It kind of gets tossed to the side a lot of the time. So if I had an extra 30 minutes a day, it would definitely be dedicated towards enriching that part of the curriculum. And then there's one more question. It comes from Danielle, and she says, I'm currently student teaching a second grade class, and she has a student who cannot concentrate at all. I would love any ideas at all that would help him during class time. We've tried fidgets, wiggle stools, stand-up desks, break walks, etc. Anyone have any ideas? This one really resonated with me because I have a friend who is just like that in my room. He is ADHD. He is on medication right now, but we're going through the motions of, you know, which medicines are working, which ones aren't working. Do we need to up his dose, lower his dose, get him just a whole new thing? So we're in that boat right now with that. So things that I do in my classroom, what I'm going to do is I'm starting back my flexible seating. I haven't told you guys yet. I'm going to start that back. Not full-fledged. I'm just letting a couple go. And then as I see that some of my friends get more responsible, we'll get that in. But he is one person that I am definitely going to give him first dibs on that. I have a couple of laundry baskets in my room that I think would really help him with staying in one place, just because it's enclosed. I keep a couple pillows in each laundry basket, so that way it's not like all hard and stuff in there. Like I said, it's enclosed, so he'll physically be able to feel like this is my place. I need to stay in my spot. I've tried heavy work. It works sometimes, it doesn't work other times. We've tried different breaks just like you have. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I've given just different things, and it just hasn't worked just yet. It's either hit or miss. So hopefully the laundry basket for my friend, having that physical barrier of, okay, I'm in the laundry basket, this is my space, I gotta stay in my space. Hopefully that'll keep him content. Tracy responded to this, and she says that she has one in her year 3-4 class who's just the same. She has him work in a little nook in the classroom where he is away from others, and the distractions that come on with being in the room with others. He works so much better away on his own, and he now often asks to go to that spot on his own because he likes how he feels when he gets his work done. And he also does much better work in that. The other thing I have in my room is a few pair of noise-canceling headphones, which I also have. She said that helps a bit too, so I'll probably get that out for my friend as well. So hopefully, Danielle, that stuff works out for you, and in that way. But those are questions that I had for Teachers Connect this week. I hope you guys enjoyed them. If you have any responses to any of those questions, if you have any questions or comments of your own that you want to, look in the description box below. There is a link to join Teachers Connect if you'd like to do that. As always, thank you so much for joining me in this vlog. Thank you so much for sticking to the end, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.